How you doing? Please put everything in the chair. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Congratulations on your comedy show.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
But how did it go? Woman on top.
Yes.
First of all, why woman on top?
Because this woman is on top. She's been on top. She's stayed on top. She's still on top. She'll forever be on top.
Hallelujah, somebody. Are you talking career or...
In Everton.
Everton, you're on top.
In Everton.
This will be the second time you're hosting
second comedy
the show.
special, yes.
The first one was last year.
Yes.
I was there. It was fun. I'm sorry I missed this one, but I explained to you. But tell me why you wanted to host a comedy show for yourself.
Because I decided it was time. All the boys had done it. Even people that started comedy after I started had their comedy specials. And I think for some reason I hadn't done it because of the fear of the unknown. And I just didn't know how it would be accepted. And then again, I wanted to do something that nobody had done. Because everybody was doing their special. Everybody was doing their shows. Now, being a woman already puts you in a certain bracket. So what is it that you're doing that is different from what every other person has done or is doing? So I had to take my time.
And for you, what was the highlight of the comedy show for you?
The highlight of the show was the fact that people came for the show and they wanted more.
Ooh.
They wanted more, yes.
Tell me, because you arrived from the skies this time around. I saw you hanging on something. And I was like, Jacinta, are you not afraid? What was the idea behind this?
Everyone was praying for me. So I have a solid team headed by Francis Luther called Oxygen. And when we were having our meetings and I was thinking of entry. In fact, I thought of even coming in with a dance crew. Like I already started talking to DWP. Like, you know what? I'm planning this entry. You people will dance. People will put me in formation. You know, when I come up, people know that, yeah, I got moves. I can dance. So,
can you actually dance?
I can move my body.
I move too, but they say I'm one of the worst dancers in this country.
But we're better than Giovanni. So,
that's true.
So yes, Oxygen said, Jacinta, for a woman on top, you need to come from the top. I said, how are we going to do this thing? He said, don't worry, leave that to me. We'll figure it out. And they started putting things together. They got when I saw it, when we went for rehearsals and checks, my question was, what is the capacity of the rope?
Exactly, because if you fall off or if it breaks.
And they were like, oh, you know, Mr. Mate, the man at the National Theatre, he said, don't worry, you're fine. This thing has been here for over 30 years. I removed my age from inside. I said, before they bomb me, like, what's going on? And I would sit on it. Is it strong?
Yeah.
I said, don't worry, you don't have a problem. So the man said, this wire that you're seeing is actually the wire holding the entire ceiling of the National Theatre. So it is more than strong enough to carry you. So on that note, I said, okay, then let's do this. I will come from the top. Yeah, and we did it.
No, but it was interesting. I loved it. Then you got on stage. So tell me how you put your jokes together for comedy shows.
Whew, I observe everything. I try not to get in my feelings. Me, I'm very emotional, aside my joke. Oh, stop it. Oh, God.
What's that thing that she says on her show again? You try not to get into your feelings.
I try not to get into my feelings because my job is very emotional. You could think you're being funny and someone is out there getting, you know, emotional and offended over something you've said. So before I put my stuff together, I ask myself, if person hear this thing, will they be happy? Will I be misinterpreted? Especially if it's about women or children, society. You don't want people coming to say, oh, you're a woman, you should know better. Why would you say that? So I try to do all of that. And sometimes I'm like, I beg, everybody go there, all right. I'm a comedian, I'm not a pastor.
So you cannot please people.
I can't fix the situation. We are in this together.
Have you ever had a DKB moment? And I'm talking about that joke that he cracked. And, you know, the former First Lady wasn't too happy about it. There was a whole hula baloo about it. You know, you have to apologize at a point. Does it ever happen to you?
So far.
By the grace of God.
Grace of God. Not yet. I dread that moment. And I pray it never happens. But then again, they say that every comedian has had that moment where, I mean, I didn't have a good night today. Today was not my day. I think every comedian has had it. I'm sure in my early days, I would have had nights where I wasn't really feeling myself. Of course, when I was still hustling. I'm still hustling. Please, my helper, wherever you are, I'm still hustling.
You are hustling at this point in your life. You are calling for help on this show.
If I was not hustling, would I go and be begging people to buy tickets for my show?
Oh, but that one, I mean, you're entertaining people, so they would come anyway.
Yeah, so that's my hustle. Yes, my hustle is the entertainment. I'm sure I've had one of them nights where, you know what, today I'm not feeling myself. But at this stage, I don't think people are waiting for me to drop or today dear, I wasn't having it, no. So I keep praying that it doesn't happen.
What happens when you crack a joke and nobody laughs?
I crack the joke again.
Huh? Do you remember one joke you cracked that didn't work and you still did it again and it still didn't work?
I don't remember.
No?
The only time I've had a cold welcome was when maybe I come on stage and I say hello and everybody's like, I'm like, answer me, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not the cause of the problem. I came to crack joke. I didn't come for deliverance. I came to crack joke. So yes, you guys, me and you, we are the same.
but you know they say, as for women, but woman cracking jokes, dear. Of all the jobs you could do in the world, why comedy?
I get that a lot. A lot. There are sometimes, even in my relationships, it's affected me as well. And, you know, there are people who meet you and they expect you to say, oh, I'm a banker, I'm a doctor, I'm a this, like...
I've been called to the bar.
Yeah. The only bar I know is the bartender.
Carry on.
Yeah.
We understand. We understand.
So, and they're like comedian, especially in this part of the world. I think it's just Ghana, because when I travel outside, people actually like respect my profession so much.
Like Nigeria?
Yeah, like Nigeria, like the UK. Like, you say you're a comedian, like, they are stunned. Oh my God. Like, stand up. I'm like, yes. Oh my God, so lovely to meet you. I'm like, Ghanaians, come and see.
So you're not celebrated as much here?
No, I am not. I'm telling you. Maybe a few people do, but the populace, the larger part of the people, still see it as, oh yeah, then what's she doing?
Yeah.
What does she think she's doing? A man has told me before, you better go and look for something better to do with your life than wasting your time doing this comedy rubbish that you are doing.
What?
Yes, someone has said that to me before.
How did he take it?
I just laughed. I said, last, it's because of people like you I'm doing this job, because you are a sad fellow.
Oh.
You don't have joy.
Oh. Oh, no. But it's not just you it happens to. It happens to the guys as well.
I'm sure it happens to them as well. But we're in a society where once you're a woman, things are always just different with you. Like, that woman thing is just always so different. It makes things very different. In fact, there are some times where I'm not put on a show because I'm a woman. Yes, I'll see the guys on a particular gig and I'm asking, why am I not on this gig? Yeah. You know, working with a woman is, you people, I'm like, what has working with a woman done?
Yeah.
But I can equally do it.
Exactly.
Why am I not on it? You next time. Yes, it has happened, Bella. It has
This year, has it happened?
Yes, it has happened this year.
Huh?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That you were not put on because you are a woman?
Yes. You know, working with you people sometimes, and they will tell it to me, like, it's so amazing how there are people in this industry, and like, the mindset is so primitive, and you're wondering, like, did you really say that?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But I can do it.
Does it make you want to give up sometimes?
Oh, yes, several times. Then I remember the people who just see me alone, they're happy. I say, I'm not gonna give up, I continue. Yeah.
Would you say, because there's a part of you that's obviously Nigerian, even when you speak, would you say that has also impacted your comedy in a way? Because, you know, there are comments that, like, the Nigerians crack better jokes than us. Their accent alone is already funny, and so once they crack a joke, we're laughing about it, whether we like it or not. I
don't think so. If you're funny, you're funny. Oh. If you're not funny, you're not funny. It doesn't matter. Kevin doesn't have a Nigerian accent. You know, Trevor Noah doesn't have a Nigerian accent. There are a lot of comedians all over the world that do not have Nigerian accents. And they're funny. They are all over the world doing great things. So I think that if you're funny, you are funny. And there are also comedians here who don't have Nigerian accents, yet they are funny. And I also feel that the Ghanaian accent is very, very funny. Huh? Yes, and I say it all the time. Because for somebody like me that grew up in Lagos, I came here and I'm hearing Ghana pidgin. I'm like, eh? You be riding now, waiting up. Hey, Charlie, at the bed. Are you the bed?
At the bed?
At the bed.
But how do you say it in the Nigerian pidgin?
At the sleep.
At the sleep?
Yeah, at the bed.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We're just replacing.
Are you the bed?
I understand, but it's the same way we also listen to your
exactly.
The
so you see,
pidgin, and
so it's funny when a lot of my Nigerian friends come to Ghana, they're like, I beg, wait till they talk. Oh, this is not pidgin funny. I say, you see, oh,
yeah.
But the Ghanaians would rather want to listen to Nigerian pidgin because they think it's funny. Meanwhile, the Ghanaian pidgin is one of the funniest pidgins you will. Yes, it is so funny. It is so funny. You have no idea.
I think it has swag. Like, it's very cool.
Yes.
You know,
I don't know why we are not selling it. We are not selling our pigeon. The Nigerians have sold their pigeon so much that look at how you've bought it. Everybody here feels like Nigerian pigeon is fun. Yes, I'm not saying it's not funny. It's funny. But have you actually listened to Ghana pidgin?
So we should be doing a lot more.
We should sell it.
In our music, our comedy, everywhere.
We should. We should sell it.
I agree then. But you know, there was a concern that kids who speak pidgin, they're not able to speak the English language properly.
It depends.
It sort of messes it up.
It depends on how you train them. I speak very good English.
Yes, you do.
I'm educated.
Hello.
But I think change jam right now.
Okay, let's have our next conversation in Nigerian pidgin, and then we'll do. Do you do the Ghana pidgin as well?
Yes, I do it.
Okay, so we're going to blend and see, so that we see how that goes. But what's that one thing that we've not been able to do for comedians in Ghana?
Okay, make we no consider here they talk like say Ghana never do anything for Ghana comedy because comedy don't grow. This is not the first, don't be the first time when me and you don't gist be this. But you don't see the difference now, you don't see the level. Everywhere don't mesmerize now, but you don't see them. Don't they feel out?
Everywhere don't mesmerize. So you'd rather talk about what we've done?
Yes,
right.
I think we should. I would rather just focus on our growth. Comedy has grown so much. We are working. And right now, I think in the past 2 to 3 years, I don't think there's any other entertainment creative sector in Ghana that's worked hard as a comedy sector.
Music?
No, forget.
Musicians are not working as hard as you?
No, we are working very hard.
Why do you say that?
Because we are working very hard.
What shows that you're working harder than, let's say, musicians?
Because we're doing comedy shows, we are turning music into comedy, we are turning politics into comedy, we are turning movies into comedy, we are turning everything into comedy. Comedy right now is the ish.
Yeah, it is. It is. But same way musicians will say that we're turning politics into music, we're turning sleep into music, we're turning everything into music.
But most of the time, the music is even biased because some people are singing for their favorites.
Which people?
I wanted to sing a song, but if I sing the song now...
I'll let filter plays for you. There's a song that was dropped during elections. Is that the one you're talking about? That one.
It's such a happy day, you know. So we have to rejoice and be glad.
Filter, do you have that song? Do you have Happy Day? Who are you jabbing?
No, the thing is, sometimes when musicians make music, they just make music because it's a happy day. And you can't really fault them for that. Because if the day is happy, shouldn't they sing? They should sing. Thank you,
then
my
Nana
people.
Twasuan.
No, when Nana is twasuing, we don't know if he's favoring everybody or not.
Is it favoring you?
Which government? This government? Is this government favoring you?
No. But why are you asking them?
Because we are one. We are citizens.
No, I'm asking you.
I am the voice of the people.
You are not the voice. You have a voice for yourself. Is it favoring you?
This government?
Yeah.
Bella, look at it.
Why are you answering for her? The battle is a lot.
This government. It
hasn't worked for you.
It's okay. They are taxing me that I'm looking for people to buy tickets.
But they have to tax you. It's a business you're running.
They are taxing the flyer. Then at the show, GRA is there to collect.
Oh, they are there as well to collect.
Now what for you? Presido, Adodi, Nana Show Boy. Cancel the e-levy. Cancel the e-levy. Cancel the e-levy.
I see. If you weren't doing comedy, what would you do?
Comedy.
If you weren't doing comedy, what did you study in school?
If I wasn't doing, I'll do corporate communication.
Okay.
I have a degree in mass communication. Yes, I majored in advertising. So.
Oh, I see.
I like to sell stuff. I like to convince people to patronize stuff. So yes.
So you're an influencer, sort of?
Yes, I think I do. I influence people to be happy.
Are you getting brands to have you endorse their products as well?
Yes, I do.
You're getting a lot of that? Are they paying you well?
Not a lot, because not a lot of them want to pay. Sometimes they want to give you butter and you need the money, you know, you need the money. So yes, I have a few brands I'm working with at the moment. Yep. And I have some that I've worked with in the past.
So Mascom, but you're a TV presenter as well. You have a show on TV. Hey, One.
Here to win.
Hey. You don't even know. Tell me about being a host as well.
It's challenging, no.
Why is it challenging? You just make people laugh and they win money.
No, you're working with people, People come to the show to win money. They're coming with their emotions and their problems.
Yeah.
They want to win that money. If you like, you don't make them win.
But it won't be your fault.
Yes, it won't be my fault, but they actually have a way of emotionally blackmailing you to make you feel like you are supporting this person now. You are not I'm not supporting anybody. I'm the host.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It feels good all together.
Yeah.
You know, being a host on TV.
I see. So you're going to do this for quite a while, aren't you?
Yes. Oh, if I get, I'll do pan.
You'd give up comedy for that?
No, hey! You want me to die?
You won't die.
No.
All right. On that note, I'm going to take leave of the stage. I'm leaving you here by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the woman on top.
Do you guys want me to crack a joke or you're already happy? You want me to crack jokes? Okay, so let me ask the women here a question. What do you think, everybody, what do you think is a woman's biggest fear?
I think being a woman.
Being a woman. Any other person? He said being a woman is a woman's biggest fear. Who else? Who is a woman's biggest... let me see who. What is a woman's biggest fear? Losing something she loves so much. I want to tell you categorically an authority by the power vested upon me as a woman on top that all of you lied. A woman's biggest fear is to be able to eat anything, anytime, anywhere, and not have big stomach.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
Not for me. I said it right.
We are paying you according to how we laughed about the joke. So on that note, where's my camera?
What's this?
3 cities.
Bella, a whole big girl.
We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.